Welcome everybody. Welcome to our first webinar here in Australia. This has been a little time coming. We're very excited. We're very lucky to have our very own Chad Chong, our very own Australian, who's in America, and we've been lucky enough to connect over the last few weeks, and he's been amazing for us in terms of getting this off the ground here in Australia. And just a little bit on Chad, this is someone that has been in the industry for 18 years and had success in numerous companies. Now, guys, right now, he's been in the company world for 5 months, just 5 months. And in that time, what he's been able to do is absolutely unbelievable. So in that time, he's become the #1 earner in North America and #2 earners globally, only behind his mother-in-law. which is excellent, like keeping it in the family. And globally, he's ranked number 38 in the world in terms of income earners in the industry. Okay, there's over 103 million people in the industry. He's ranked 38 globally in terms of income in the industry. So what he has in terms of knowledge and experience is something that we are very fortunate to have. And I've always been taught that to have someone that mentors you is really important, and to listen to someone that's been there and done it before. And Chad's one of those people that has done it before. So we're very fortunate to be working closely with him. So guys, I hope you have a pen and paper, because Chad's going to be running through some stuff which is really, really exciting, which has got me fired up completely. So Chad, I'm going to hand it over to you, and let's smash it.
Thanks for that, Wade. Yep, I am here in Los Angeles, California. Over here, it's just 10 minutes past 1 a.m. in the morning, and I'm fired up because, I am Aussie. I went all my schooling there. I went to Sydney University, studied computer science, information system, and mathematics at Sydney University. I worked in the corporate world for over 10 years. Been doing network marketing on and off for the last 18 years. And the thing that sold me about network marketing is that for small income to start up with, you can make big income. You're your own boss. And literally, I've been full-time now for the last 9 years, and I've never looked back. I mean, the lifestyle that I live is the lifestyle I was looking for. And one of my major principles in life is find someone that has what you want and do what they do. Working the corporate life, being the corporate slave, working 9 to 5. Well, nowadays, 9 to 5 doesn't cut it. You're working 9 to 9. You're working 6 days a week. But my directors and my boss didn't have what I want. It's not about making money. It's about time and having the ability to spend the money that you're making. So if my boss didn't have it, if the CEO of my company did not have time, guess what? I know for a fact 100% I wouldn't have the time as well. I know everybody either works for someone or works for themselves. And all I know is this: the people with time and money, they all work for themselves. So I said to myself, I need to get out of this rat race and get into a business where there are a lot of successful people who's working for themselves that is making money. So I went into the industry that creates more millionaires than any other industry in the world, and that's direct sales and network marketing. And my wife and I had been able to successfully make millions of dollars in this industry with the guidance and leadership of successful people in that industry that truly wants you to win. So tonight, guys, in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to share with you this opportunity called World Global Network. It has literally changed our lives in such a short period of time. And my goal right now to you is just give you this information. Guys, whatever you do with the information is totally up to you. But I congratulate you for being on this webinar right now to take in this information. Because guess what? The most expensive thing you can have is a closed mind. That is the most expensive thing. So I'm glad that you got an open mind and you're listening to this information. It will make sense to a lot of people, might not make sense to some. But once again, guys, you're working with Wade and his leadership team, myself and Natita. We are here 100% to help Wade and his leadership team really blow this out in Australia and around the world. With his skill set, with our results, and our leadership combined, and his leadership team that he has on board, guys, this is a win-win for everyone. So the people on this call right now, you have been selected to be part of that core group. And I'm so excited to be working with you and sharing with you this information. So let's go. I mean, in the next 20 minutes, you'll see why this is something that you never, ever see ever again. World Global Network, that's the name of the company. Our motto is life sensing technology. Now, technology is key, and the motto that I'm talking about is find someone that has what you want and do what they do. Well, this gentleman that I'm going to share with you right now, Bill Gates, guess what? He has a lot of things that people want, which is a lot of time and a lot of money, right? And he says the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and get there first. So imagine from a technology standpoint, you know where the world is going, and you have the ability to invest and partake in that. Would you say yes, or would you say yes? Obviously, you would say yes, because all of us on this call right now are entrepreneurs, and we look for opportunity. Well, guess what the expert says on wearable tech? Here are the experts. On the left, it says Wall Street Journal has showed that 8 million devices were sold 3 years ago. Just 3 years ago, 8 million devices were sold. This year, over 110 million. Guys, this is on the rise. But check this out. Forbes magazine showed that wearable tech will be worth $34 billion by 2020. That is in the next 3 years. So literally 3 years ago, there was nobody knowing what wearable tech device is. And 3 years from now, they're saying it's going to be worth $34 billion. Forbes is saying. And Time magazine is saying that how wearable technology will change your life. And Business Insider is saying how the end of the smartphone era is coming. So imagine if you know what's going to replace a smartphone. All of us here, I guarantee you have a smartphone. How many people do you know that have a dumb phone? Nobody has a dumb phone. Everybody has a smartphone because people don't sell dumb phones anymore. They all have smartphones. But if I'm going to show you a technology device that's going to replace the smartphone, you better listen up, because this is the same thing when back in the day when you have the little Nokia phones and the Ericsson phones where you're playing Snake on it. And if I told you there's a new technology of phones that's going to come out and replace those phones, if you participated in that back then, you'll be a multi-billionaire right now. Look at what the experts are saying in the middle. It's saying by 2020 that $34 billion, the number one category is coming from wristbands. Guys, I'm showing you hard evidence right in front of you that is telling you that wearable technology is literally taking over the world and will take over the world in the next 3 years, $34 billion. So in the next 90 seconds, I'm going to show you a video. This 90-second video shows you exactly our product, shows you exactly where our product is going, and I guarantee all of you that in the next 90 seconds, you see value in this product, not just for yourself, but I guarantee you'll see some value of this product for other people. So this next 90 seconds is the most crucial in this whole presentation. I want all of you to pay full attention. If you're driving, literally stop the car and watch this video for the next 90 seconds.
Introducing Hilo, the world's first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device unlike any other wearable device on the planet. Hilo can monitor the most important measurements, including heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, daily steps, calories burned, and Hilo can even perform an EKG. Hilo can also sense your mood if you're excited or even if you're fatigued. Paired with the latest smartphone application, you can now track the health and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine being able to monitor your aging parents even if you're thousands of miles away, or getting an alert if your spouse's blood pressure is too high. Hilo not only monitors your important measurements, but it produces a daily, weekly, and monthly health report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. In the near future, Hilo will be able to monitor blood sugar levels, alcohol levels in our blood, oxygen levels, temperature, and even keep disease-delivering mosquitoes away. But Hilo is more than the world's most advanced health monitoring device. Hilo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Unfortunately, more and more women and children go missing each day, according to the FBI. With Hilo, a child walking home from school can now press the panic button twice, and his or her Hilo guardians can be sent an emergency alert via text, notifying their guardians that they need help. And what's amazing is that the guardians will get the exact GPS location of their loved one. Let's take a look at another scenario. What if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood and you sense danger lurking? Having that peace of mind to simply alert your loved ones can be a lifesaver. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, I'm positive you're ready to order one for you and your family members. However, Hilo is not found in stores. Hilo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or fill out our form to get more information about the Hilo right now.
Guys, that 90-second video, guys, has literally lit up our business, lit up everyone's business. And guess what, guys? People are coming in droves to buy this wearable technology device. It is a game changer in healthcare. We really don't have any competitors, really. I mean, the Fitbits and the Garmin's, they do more of the fitness kind of thing, the calories and steps. We do so much more. This is the list of things that we do. And let me ask you a question. How important is someone's blood pressure? It is extremely important. Guess what? When you go see the doctor, the first thing you do is take your blood pressure and your heart rate, right? Guess what? We are the only wearable device that does everything that you see in front of you. There is nothing that comes close to what we have. And the best part about this is that it just makes sense. Let me ask you a question. If you know, how do you know your blood pressure? You have to have a reading. How often you get a reading? You go to doctors once a year. For some people, they have a machine at home that they don't use. So if you don't know what your blood pressure is, how can you really take care of your body if you don't know the vital signs? So this doesn't just do your own blood pressure and heart rate. You have the ability to monitor the people you love, your parents, your family, your kids, your spouse. They wear the Hilo, you can monitor their blood pressure and heart rate and the EKG or ECG. Now, think about just ECG. If you go to the doctors, for them to check your ECG, they have to strap all these things on you on a big machine. Now you can just do it on your wrist with the Hilo, which is phenomenal. So if you know the health of your heart, guys, do you think that's some valuable information? Absolutely. You cannot find this anywhere else except here with our product called the Hilo. The sleep quality, guess what? Last week in USA Today, they had a page article on wearable technology, and that wearable tech only had one function: sleep, nothing else. And that whole article was talking about American baseballers. If they have proper sleep, they perform better on the field. So guess what? All the baseballers in this article had to wear their wearable tech to do sleep. That wearable tech that does one function costs more than our wearable technology that does a dozen functions. That's one of the reasons why we are killing anyone out there that has wearable tech, because we just don't do what they do. We do a lot more. We talk about breath rates, emotions. Guys, having the ability to really know the emotions of people you love is huge. Imagine you have a daughter or a son in college, and you look at their signs and it says that they're depressed, they're sad. Man, imagine you had a daughter in college and you know that she's depressed. You picking up that call and say, "Hey, honey, I notice you ain't feeling too well. Is everything okay?" That one call could be a life-saving call. We talk about fatigue, steps, calories, the SOS function. Guys, do you understand what the SOS function is? Think about your loved one. Think about your spouse or your parents. They're in trouble. They press the button twice on the side, and it'll be connected to the phone. A signal will be sent out via SMS and email straight to you, letting you know the exact GPS location or where your loved one is. When I say this is the most advanced wearable technology, I am telling you it is the most advanced wearable technology. There's nothing else out there. But there's more. Guys, this product gets more value as it gets older. It gets more value as it gets older. Why? Because we're getting new functionalities coming on. Next year, we're going to have the glucose estimator. How many people in this world needs to know their glucose level? A lot. Diabetics alone, they need to know that. There's over 500 million diabetics in the world right now, guys. If 1 in 100 diabetics says, "You know what, I'd rather have a non-invasive way of getting my glucose estimated," that is over $1 billion of sales next year. Guess what? Also another feature coming out is the blood alcohol level. Guys, there's no secret. Aussies love to drink, right? Aussies love to drink. But imagine your son, your daughter, your spouse, they're out in the night drinking, and you get alerted that they're over the limit. Wouldn't that be a life-changing alert? Well, if my son or daughter, if your son or daughter or spouse is out there drinking and you get the alert they're over the limit, number one, you can pick up the call and say, hey, honey, whenever you're done, let me know. I'll come pick you up. Or don't you think it's valuable that if your son or daughter, they look at their phone and they see straight away that they're over the limit, it will make a difference for them to do what? For them to take a taxi instead of drive. That is one of the things that I love about this product, because it's giving information that is important at the point right away. We also got a mosquito shield coming out. I mean, Zika virus is very strong. Mosquitoes are all around the world are pests. If you don't like mosquitoes eating you, guess what? This Hilo will look at your GPS location and send out the signal that is to the species in your country. So the mosquitoes in Australia are different from the mosquitoes in Japan. Guess what? The Hilo will know that you're in Australia, will send out the frequency to get those Australian mosquitoes away. And the mosquitoes in Japan, the Hilo will know that you're in Japan, will send out the frequency for the Japanese mosquitoes for them to go away. This is just some of the many features that's coming. But even with the current features right now, guys, it is phenomenal. It's going over the moon. If you look over here, the Guardian is the ability for you to know when the people that you're guarding is in a dangerous level. So anyone that you love and you're their guardian, when the blood pressure is too dangerous, you will get alerted, which is phenomenal. In the middle is what we call We Care. We Care is the ability for you to care for the people that you love. So you can add followers and you can be following people. So you can watch people's vital signs and people can watch you. And obviously there's all this permission that you give. Now you're truly connected to the people you love. Here's the panic button that I'm talking about. It will connect to your mobile phone and send a GPS location of where you are. Guys, this is really peace of mind. But not only do we have all that features, guys, we have health enhancing stones. These stones are phenomenal. If you Google germanium and Himalayan salt, you see millions of hits on how amazing benefits that you have. But if you look at a picture on the right, there is a hand up the top that is not wearing the Hilo. The blood circulation is normal. The hand in the middle is wearing the Hilo for 10 minutes. The blood circulation is gone to 20%. And on the bottom is wearing for another 13 minutes. And the blood circulation is 85%. Guys, this is huge. It is all stated in the benefits of germanium and Himalayan salt, the blood circulation. Also, it adds negative ions into your body that balance out the positive ions. So when your body is balanced, you think better, you sleep better, you just have a better day before you. That's one of the reasons why Natina and I right now is 1:30 in the morning over here. We are excited. Why? Because I'm excited when I meet amazing leaders like Wade and his leadership team, because you guys are young, you guys have energy, and you guys are going to rule the world. So I'm excited to be on here with Wade as in leadership, guys. Natina and I, we are here 100% to help, obviously, Wade and the leadership to go to the top and be the leaders here in Australia, because it is just new in Australia. So over here, guys, finally, we have a product that has an emotional attachment to many. This product allows you to have an emotional attachment to the people you love, which is very valuable in business. Most products has a one-to-one emotional attachment, meaning I drink this product, I lose weight. I drink this shake, I have more energy. I put in this cream, my face looks better. But over here, we have a one-to-many emotional attachment. I have this product, I am connected to the people I love. On the top left is the last Prime Minister of Thailand, guys. He's using a product because it is a truly product-driven opportunity. On the right is a young man who was one of the first people to wear the Hilo when he came out in July this year. If you look on the bottom right, his EKG said abnormal. It said abnormal twice, and because it said abnormal twice, he went to the hospital, because what we have, we do not have a medical device. What we have a monitor. It is better to monitor your health and not have a monitor at all. So because he's wearing the monitor, it showed that his EKG was abnormal. He went to the hospital and put on the medical devices, and the medical devices said it wasn't normal. He was submitted straight to surgery. Let me ask you a question. Imagine that person was your parents. Imagine that person was your spouse. Imagine that person was your kids. And the Hilo told them that something's up, and they went into the hospital to check, and guess what? It was up and it was fixed. If this was your loved one, wouldn't you want to know that they're wearing the Hilo so they can know ahead of time before something happens? If they didn't have the Hilo, guys, How would they know when there's something wrong with their heart? When it's too late. And thank God that we have the Hilo right now to connect people. In terms of comparison, guys, there's no comparison. I mean, you look at the Samsung, the Apple Watches, the Fitbits, they do the steps and calories and some of the other stuff. We do so much more. So literally, there is no comparison. And on top of that, if you look at what's been happening in the tech space, Quality and Toshiba are huge. Quality is one of the top 100 manufacturers in the world, in Asia. They've partnered with us to guarantee us a production capability of 3 million devices, guys, thanks to our partnership. So what does that mean? You don't have to worry about the supply. We have the supply. You just got to make sure that you answer the demand in the marketplace. Next is Toshiba, guys. Toshiba is worth $50 billion. Toshiba is 140 years old. Let me tell you this. If you've been in this space of direct sales and network marketing like I have in the last 18 years, I've never, ever seen a major corporation of this magnitude partner up with a network marketing company. Well, guess what? Toshiba has partnered up with us. Not only have they been allowing us to show their logo, they've even done a public press release. So this public press release came out a couple of months ago to the world on the Japanese Stock Exchange and the US Stock Exchange. And guess what Toshiba said? Toshiba application processor drives next generation smart wearable device from World Media Technology. And another press release on the same day. WRMT, first to use Toshiba's App Lite for blood pressure and ECG as part of its next generation wearable smart device, Hilo. Guys, for this to be in the public space using Toshiba's name, don't you think Toshiba and their resources, their lawyers and their technical people, they've gone through with a fine comb our Hilo. They've done so, and that's one of the reasons why this is public news and public information, and they're backing us up 100%. Guys, in January, on a yearly basis, there's an event called CES. It stands for Consumer Electronics Show. It's the #1 tech show in the world. Millions and millions of people go to that show every year, tune into that show every year to see what is the latest and greatest in technology. Guess what? Toshiba gave our CEO a call, Mr. Fabio Galdi, and said, look, we're going to have a private showing of the Hilo at CES to some of our key partners. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. So Toshiba, $50 billion mega corporation in technology, is taking our Hilo to this special group of people at CES in January. Guys, if you understand what I just said right now, it is a home run. Why? Because you don't get this in any other company. It's a home run. Why? Because we have a true product-driven opportunity. It's a home run. Why? Because we have an incredible CEO here, Mr. Fabio Galdi. You see he is on the front cover of this magazine. This is Networking Times magazine. It's the #1 publication in the North America. Hey, Wade, this is a signed copy that I want you to have once you hit president. So I'm going to get that to you this week, right, buddy? But this is the #1 publication. Mr. Fabio Galdi is on the front cover. If you read this article, it came out a couple of months ago. You see why he's a genius in our industry, why he's just not a network marketer. He's actually a businessman, an entrepreneur, amazing gentleman. In terms of technology, he was one of the first people to bring internet to Europe, one of the first person to bring voice over IP to Europe. He was one of the first person to create the touchscreen computers in the world. You can read all that in Networking Times. I suggest that you go download it and buy it somewhere. But also just to let you know, Nati and I have just been given a phone call. The editors of Networking Time gave us a buzz and said, we would like you and Natita to be on the front cover of the January-February edition. And we are beyond blown away and humbled, and we accepted that honor humbly, and we're so blessed that we've been able to, in a such short period of time, impact the industry of direct sales and network marketing. And guys, it's going to be huge. I mean, it's not that me and Natita are amazing or special or anything. It's that we found a vehicle that's creating a lot of success for a lot of people. We jumped on, followed a very simple system. And I'm telling you this right now, Wade and his leadership has probably got a lot more than us when we're at their age, at their level, in terms of how long they've been. So you guys are way ahead of when Natina and I are, and I'm expecting you to get a lot more results than us, and that's why we're working so hard for that to happen. But in this industry of direct sales and network marketing, there's thousands and thousands of companies. There's only about 20 of them that has a AAA rating. We have a AAA rating. We're ranked number 77 in the world. Our CEO is top 10 CEO 2 years in a row. Of the top 200 leaders in the world, earners in the world, there's about 103 million people in this industry. The top 200, we have 10 in the top 200. 8 of the 10, literally zero to no experience in this industry. Literally zero to no experience. So Wade and the leadership team right now, guys, you have way more experience than the 8 that we have. The other 2 are my in-laws, my wife's parents, and me and Natita. And we just joined 5 months ago. Just 5 months ago, we've been able to skyrocket to number 2 earners in this company. Why? Because, guys, it is so simple. This is the simplest thing I've done in my life. You show people the 2-minute video, you're able to get them on board. In this business, we do 2 things, recruit and retain. Let the video do the recruiting for you. Simple. So we are a publicly listed company. WRMT is our ticker symbol. If you go to, let's say, NASDAQ.com, put that in, you'll see. I'm just checking the share price right now. Our share price, it is today is $3.95. $3.95 is the green one. Is our share price. When we started, when my mother-in-law started in April, it was 40 cents in April. 40 cents, guys, and today is $3.95. Boom, it's exploding, and Australia hasn't really turned on yet. So you guys have the ability to drive the price up even further. Our goal is to do $2 billion by 2020. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna tell you why. Forbes magazine already said that wearable tech will be worth $34 billion. $34 billion in the next 3 years. From nothing to $34 billion. We have the #1 wearable device in the planet. Do you think with the #1 wearable device on the planet, we can get 8% of that $34 billion? Absolutely yes. So from now to then, from literally, we've done 157 million to 2 billion. Guys, what happens? That 2 billion comes in, we split 50-50, 50 to the company, 50% to the field. 1 billion gets into the field. How much of the pie do you want? And I know Wade and their leadership team, they want a big lot of it. And me and Natita is going to get them the biggest lot of it out of Australia and the worldwide, because you guys, I see you guys. I know you guys are going to do phenomenal. Here's our global offices around the world. You can do business in these global countries, but not just these countries. You can actually do business in 195 countries around the world. Try to find an opportunity that's ground floor, but being around for 5 years. Try to find an opportunity where there's no competitors, and try to find an opportunity that's open in 195 countries where you can, they can buy products in this 195 countries, ship to the front door, and get commission paid out, guys. This is amazing. Nat and Chanita is my in-laws, my wife's parents. They are global master distributors. This company is 5 years old, but they came on board this year in April. This year in April, they came on board. Why are they the global master distributors? Because, like I said, prior to them joining, there has been no professional that joined this company. None. The highest rank in this company is called a president millionaire, which means you brought $1 million worth of volume in 1 week. Nat and Chanita joined on April 17 this year, April 17. In Thailand, April is like New Year. So imagine you started your business in between Christmas and New Year. Well, a lot of people are doing other things, right? But they did it, and they hit President Millionaire in their first 7 days. So from April 17th to April 24th, they hit the rank of President Millionaire, which means that they became the fastest President Millionaire in the company. Generally speaking, a President Millionaire took 2 or 3 or 4 years, right? They did it in the first 7 days, and check this out. They started in April. Their result in October came out in November, business for home. So from April to October, it is 6 months. In the last 6 months that they've joined, the first 6 months, they weren't even on the rankings, and now they're number 14 in the entire world. Me and Natita, we started in July. From July to now, it's only been 5 months, and we skyrocketed to 38th in the world after 3 months. Guys, I'm telling you, I know You guys, all of you on this webinar right now have the ability to be on this list. And me, Natita, Wade, and the leadership team is going to do whatever it takes to get you on that list. Why? Because it's extremely simple for this opportunity. Now, one of the things people ask us all the time is, how did you pick this company? Well, we have 7 key components that we share. If you find the 7 key components, it's called opportunity. Number 1, we always look for a company that's at least 5 years old because it's gone through that teething phase and done at least 150 million. Well, World Global Network has done 157 million, and this year is their 5th year in business. So guess what? Checkbox twice. The product has to be unique. We made over $1 million. Our family's made over $1 million in 3 different companies, and every single one of them have a very unique offering, right? It's not like a skincare that have a lot of competitors, not like a shake where there's a lot of competitors, not like a juice where there's a lot of competitors, or nutrition. Here, guys, we have a wearable tech product that has no competitors inside this space of direct sales and network marketing, and we have virtually no competitors outside. So guess what does that mean? It means opportunity. Trend, guys, Wall Street Journal already showed that 3 years ago there's virtually nobody buying wearable tech, and Forbes magazine is saying that in the next 3 years it'll be 34 billion with a B. Guess what? You're in the right trend. And the best part of this trend is products that is emerging, is new, is not replacing anything. So it's not like, hey, I use this skincare, you're gonna sell me something to replace this skincare. Or hey, I take these nutrients, you're gonna show me something else to replace the nutrients that I'm taking. Or, it's not that. We're coming out with a marketplace with a product where nobody has, and they're gonna buy it. It's not replacing anything. Timing, guys, as you heard it, Wade said that this is the first launch call for the team in Australia for him, and I'm so excited. I'm pumped up right now for all you guys out there, because Aussie, right? You guys are going to rule the world. It's going to be phenomenal. Team, once again, you're working with Wade and his leadership team. If you know Wade like I know Wade, guys, he is serious about this. He's going to really crack some records in Australia, and the team and I are excited to help him and his leadership team just rock and roll. In terms of management, we work extremely close with the management team. For your information, they can't wait to come open Australia. Can't put a localized office in Australia. Where's that going to be? Based on the volume. So guess what, guys? You have a say to see where we're going to have the office. If you want it in Queensland, guys, it's up to you. You want it in New South Wales, up to you. That's what we call state of origin, right? So anyway, here's the reason about the comp plan. The 7th component is the comp plan. This is the red version of the comp plan. We have 2 versions. We have the red and we have the blue. They're virtually the same. The blue comp plan is for US, Canada, and Europe. So if you're online right now from US, Canada, and Europe, you are the blue compensation plan. But today, obviously, we're launching the Australian market. The Australian market and the rest of the world is on the red comp plan. In the red comp plan and in the blue comp plan is 3 steps. 3 steps. You only need to do these 3 steps one time. You do these 3 steps one time, you've completed the requirements, and you never ever need to requalify, never ever need to do it again. So what do you need to do, guys? Step 1 is to become a team member, which means pick a pack. There are 2 packs to choose from, guys. One is called the partner pack, which is $320 US plus shipping and tax for 1 helo, and the executive pack works out to be about $250 per helo US plus shipping and tax. But here's the big difference. Not only with the executive pack it costs cheaper per helo, $250 instead of $320. But from a business standpoint, if you come in with a partner pack, your weekly maximum is $200,000, and with the executive pack, $600,000. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to build a business where you're capped out at 200 or 600? So obviously you want to make 3 times more. The next thing is, with a partner pack, you can only make 10%. In executive pack, for the same work you do, you make double. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to pay more for 1 helo at $320 and earn 3 times less and earn half the income? Or do you want to pay $250 per helo, which is cheaper, and you can earn 3 times more and earn double the percentage? Which one would you rather choose? That's the reason why the executive pack is going like selling like crazy, because at the end of the day, it's more value, it's cheaper, and you get much more terms of the business. So step 1, pick a pack, really simple. Step 2 is to build your business. In this company, you only require you to bring 2 people. So if you bring 2 people into the business, now you've completed step 2. Guys, step 1, pick a pack. Step 2, bring 2. And step 3, help the two, bring two. So guess what? Step 1, pick a pack. Step 2, bring two. And step 3, help the two, bring two each. And you've completed the comp plan, and you never, ever, ever need to do that again. Even if the people that you brought in have left, you don't need to find a replacement. Like I said, do this one time and you never, ever need to do it again. When you create this structure, you call a team developer. As a team developer, it's the first time where you can start earning ranks. So ranks like diamond or double diamond or president, that can only be given once you are a team developer. So make sure you are a team developer. We recommend a team developer to be created within the first 7 days. Once you're team developer, you get matching bonus as well. Matching bonus is 10%, up to 10% for 10 generation, which is huge. And all the different other bonuses like millionaire pool, car bonus, luxury bonus, and millionaire club. All these other bonuses are only given to you once you're team developer. So guys, this structure of bringing two, who brings in two, just one time. And after that, it is all volume. After that, it's all volume. You don't have to worry about the structure requirements anymore. So the more volume you bring in one cycle, our cycle are generally 7 days, like a Tuesday to Tuesday in US. So it's like a Wednesday to Wednesday in Australia. When you bring in the volume in that period, you get the title. So if you look at double president millionaire, look at the matching. Generation 1 is 10%, generation 2 is 10%. I've never seen that before. So let's say you sponsored me to the business. Not only do you get 10% from the volume from my team volume commission paid out to you, I've sponsored 120 people. Now you get 10% of 120 people as well. That is a much bigger check than just 10% from me. And this goes down 10 generation, guys. It's phenomenal. But guys, like I said, in this business, you're here to do two things: recruit and retain. Let the video do the recruiting for you. And here's the tip. Guys, send an SMS. OMG, have you seen this? And you put the YouTube link. Guess what? They're going to open it and they're going to see it and they're going to want it. So recruit and retain is what we do. Let the video do the recruiting for you, and let this loyalty membership do the retention for you. $59 is by far one of the lowest in the industry. Our monthlies in the industry are looking anywhere from $200 to $300. Over here at $59, guys, is one of the lowest. But guess what? The value is the highest. So majority of companies out there, guys, as you already know, the monthlies is basically, hey, buy up more of the same thing that you don't need to qualify, right? Buy more of the same thing that you do not need so that you can qualify, and you're just putting the product in your garage. We call that garage qualified. Over here in World Global Network, really simple. Become a loyalty member. Yes, you earn commission, but we give you so much more. What more do we give you? We give you a 1% into your money box. So at the end of every week, at the end of every cycle, 1% of the lesser leg volume. If the lesser leg volume is 100,000, 1% is $1,000. $1,000 is put into your money box. Guys, that is phenomenal. That's huge. So we say that the average person in network marketing have $50 in a box, they're not going to quit. So how do you get $50 in a box? It means that every week, $1 goes in. At the end of 52 weeks, it's $52. How do you get $1? Very simple. 100 points in your pay leg, that's $1 in your TVC. But this is extra, guys. This is extra. So if you do your loyalty membership at the end of 12 months, you don't stop for 12 months in a row. Whatever's in the money box you get, could be $1,000, could be $100,000 you get. Number three, we give you the Hilo app Pro for 5 users. When you download the app online, you get the free version. The free version have limited functionality. The Pro version have full functionality. So if you come in with an executive pack, guess what? You get 5 Hilos. One person on the loyalty membership pays for all 5 Hilos having a Pro plan. I want to state something else. If your loyalty membership is dependent on the 5 people that you love, let's say the 4 because you're using one of them, what are the chances of you stopping? Really ask the question. If you have 4 people that you love who's dependent on that Pro app, are you really going to stop your loyalty membership and stop them being able to monitor themselves? Absolutely not. That's one of the reasons why our loyalty membership, our retention in this company is virtually Unbelievable. 60 to 80%, maybe even more. Why? Because look, I just showed you 3 points. There's 10 points coming up. These 3 points let you earn commission, let you have a big payout at the end of 12 months, and at the same time, let you have all the people you love stay connected at the Pro app. If that's not enough, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a free helo every 12 months, your membership. At the end of 12 months, you get a free helo and a free phone from our company. This phone is not a toy. It is an amazing phone. We say it's smarter than Samsung, but cheaper than iPhone. Fantastic phone that we have. So at the end of 12 months, guys, you're going to open up the money box. Thousands of dollars are going to go to you if you qualify. I mean, if you earn that much. And to qualify, all you need to do is $59 for 12 months. You're going to get a free helo and free phone. Guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think anyone's going to stop after a few months? No, because every month, get them closer to the big payout. Next, number 6, we'll give you a protection plan. So you get the warranty, the 1-year standard warranty, but that's for manufacturer defect. But if you break the helo, if you break the phone, guess what? This is where the protection plan comes in and does a replacement for you. We got a webinar, we got a storage. The total value, guys, is over $1,300 US dollars, plus the loyalty box. So in the loyalty box, you might have a few $1,000s in there. So the value to you could be $5,000, could be $10,000, could be 100,000. You know, everyone's different. But the total investment for everyone is the same, $708. Let me ask you a question. Do you think anyone's going to stop this? Honestly, no, they're not. So if you let the 2-minute video do the recruiting for you and you let the $59 do the retention for you, what does that mean? It means opportunity, and that's one of the reasons why our business is exploding throughout the world right now, because I've never seen in my 18 years easy retention, easy recruitment. Unbelievable. Number 10 is our $59. What happens? So when you bring me into the business, let's say you sponsored me, congratulations. I do the $59. 30 points goes into the structure payout. So at 20%, if it's on a lesser leg, you make $6. That is like every other company. The monthly goes into the structure. But here in World Global Network, we let you double dip. We pay you twice. We give you the structure payout, which is that 30 points. Plus, we give you a fast start bonus every single time. Now, most companies, when you sign someone up, you get a fast start bonus the first time, and after that, you don't get a fast start. After that, it just goes in the structure. Here in World Global Network, yes, you get to double dip. You get to get a fast start, and you get to get the structure payout every single time. Not like other companies where fast start just the first time. Here, every single time. So every month, guys, I do my $59, you get the $6 structure and you get the $6 fast start. Put that together, that's $12. Every month, guys, you get $12 from me, and you may think that's huge. It is huge because in the average company, to make $12, you need me spending $200+. The average company. So at 59 is kind of the lowest, but the highest payout is phenomenal. Not only that, guys, look at the value. Is really people going to stop? No, they're not. They're not going to stop. So revolution, guys, simple and lucrative. Our comp plan is 3 steps. Step 1, pick a pack. Step 2, bring 2. Step 3, help the 2 bring 2. Open 195 countries. No joining fee. You don't have to pay that website fee or that initial joining fee for nothing. No requalifications needed. 0 chargebacks on subscription. If you don't understand this is okay. But if you understand it, guys, it's huge, right? I've seen people show me a $30,000 check, but 20,000 of that is chargebacks. Over here, there's no chargebacks on subscriptions. There's no monthly shipping charges as well, because after your initial shipment shipped to you, everything else, there's no monthly shipping charges. But here's the lifestyle, guys. I mean, knowing Wade, he loves his lifestyle. He's very trendy. Him and his family are very trendy, and I'm sure that's the same with his leadership. Guys, next year in Dubai on January, well, next month, it's going to be an amazing diamond trip. Whatever it is, guys, if this is something you want to do, get to Dubai. So you're very lucky. Today's the beginning of the cycle. You have 2 weeks. Normally a cycle is 1 week. Now you have 2 weeks to get to Dubai. To get there, guys, you need literally 55 people on both your legs. Not a lot of people accumulated, right? You don't have to do it yourself. You can bring in 5. Who brings in 10, that's 50 already. There's within the whole group, 55 on each side. And guess what? You qualify for Dubai. You pay for your ticket there. And once you land, we take care of everything. I've never seen a company spoil their leadership so rotten like World Global Network. and you're in for a treat. If you've been in diamond trips before, I guarantee you, you've never seen a diamond trip like here in World Global Network. May 27th is our international convention in Bangkok. I expect Wade and his leadership team there to bring at least 100 people there. It's going to be huge. There's going to be over 10,000 people there, guys. It's going to be phenomenal to get there. But the supercar bonus, guys, is only for USA, Canada, and Mexico. So unfortunately, it's not in Australia yet. But guess what? We have the power to maybe have it in Australia. That's all depending on you guys if you want it or not. We'll talk about that offline. But if you're showing this to some partners that you have in US, Canada, and Mexico, I'm going to share with you this. How do you get a supercar program? Hit the top rank of President Millionaire, which is just 450 people, 450 executive packs on the lesser leg. That's it. 450. If you do it one time, the second, third, and fourth time will be much easier. Do that 4 times, not consecutive, just 4 separate times between now and May 15th. Our cycle is weekly, right? So from now to May 15th, there's a lot of weeks, maybe 20 weeks or so. Hit that 4 separate time, and the company will let you choose between a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a Rolls Royce, cash in hand. I mean, title in hand. So they'll buy the car for cash, and the car is given to you. It's not a program where they give you like, $2,000 a month if you qualify. This is they buy the car and they give it to you cash. It's phenomenal. So check out the lifestyle in World Global Network. See how we do events. In the next 60 seconds, you can see the lifestyle and really picture yourself in it. So enjoy. Live an amazing lifestyle with World Global Network, ladies and gentlemen. So just to recap, guys, I mean, look, in the last 5 months, we've created so much success stories all around the world. It is your time to be on this slide. Natita and I are going to do whatever it takes to help Wade and his leadership team get on this slide where people from all walks, all backgrounds being successful. But here's the tip. 80% of our diamonds, right now we've got about 150 diamonds. A diamond, qualified diamond for the month makes a minimum of about $15,000. 80% of them are winners that have never won before. Our leaders that haven't had the time, haven't had the ability or had the window to lead. Why are we being so successful with that group? Because World Global Network really gives the everyday person a big success story. Why? We do 2 things, recruit and retain. Let the 2-minute video do the recruiting for you. Let the loyalty membership do the retention for you. Follow the leadership and you get to the top. So to recap, no competitors, no joining fee, no requalification needed, no chargebacks on monthlies, no monthly shipping charge, category creator, open 195 countries, 21% binary, 600,000 weekly maximum, check match 10 generations, diamond trips, car bonuses, USA public listed company, unbelievable retention. But this is it. You guys are part of the core group for Wade and his leadership. We're here to help you guys get to the top. Guys, get your position now. All of this is literally buying a helo. If you say, I'm in, 1, 2, 3 is going to join, whether you like it or not, because of how the structure works, you may have, and I say may have, the ability to get some of these guys on in your business. Number 2 brings 1,000. Guess what? You benefit from this in your business. If you say, let me think about it, they're coming on board anyway. That person brought in 1,000. Now you miss out. Guys, if you understand what I told you today, It is going to be the simplest business that you're going to build that brings in the most revenue for you and commissions for you. Working with the leadership like Wade and his leadership team, guys, and with me and Natita and Nat and Chanita, Global Master Distributors, guys, I'm telling you, this is easier than giving candy to kids. So at cnworldgn.com, guys, is our resource site for everybody. You can go there and download this exact presentation. You can go there and download the videos and watch the videos. But guys, take note of that. I'm so excited right now. I am pumped up that I'm on this webinar, sharing this with every one of you. As you can see, it's growing. Guys, understand this opportunity, understand where it's going. Make sure you make your decision. There's only 3 choices, guys, A, B, and C. C means that you are not interested. If you're not interested, then what I say is see you later. B means that, hey, you know what, I'm interested, I have questions, we'll take that offline, because we want to make sure that the people who are A, who's ready to rock and roll, for those A people to come in and take a position and be at the top of what's amazing going to happen. All of you guys have equal opportunity, but don't miss out that top spot, because that top spot is going to give you a huge advantage. Definitely get back to Wade and leadership ASAP to get positioned. And we're looking forward to taking you to the top. You know, my wife and I, we've created a motto in a company called World Changers. We want you to be the world changers of Australia. You're literally really going to affect the lives in a very possible way. And my wife and I, we are here 100% to support Wade and the leadership. Make the right decision. Whatever it is, make sure you are number 1 on that list. And hey, Wade, thank you for inviting me on this webinar. It's short, sweet, and super fast because, guys, it is the simplest thing that you need to do. So let's do it.
Thanks, Chad.
Over back to you, Wayne.
Thanks, Chad. Unbelievable, mate. I think it can't be said. It's very simple. We have a life-changing product that has no competitors, and you know you've set the vision for us. It's up to us now to build our futures and live a life by design and not by default. So, Chad, thank you very much. We're going to stop the recording there, but I'm sure we'll be seeing you around shortly.